What's up everyone, welcome back to another video and welcome back to my garage. Before I get today's video started, I wanted to thank you guys for subscribing. We have officially hit 150 subscribers. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a start. We're growing, and I couldn't be more happier and more thankful for those of you who have subscribed. As you can see, the 240 is gone, so we do have a lot more room in the garage. It's probably a little bit more echoey in here. The trailer, as you can see, there's a lot more room for it here too now. I get to walk around my garage and be able to do things. The Corolla also has a lot of room now, so what that means is that we get to do more to the Corolla. There's a lot of things I mentioned I need to fix on the car. The tire, the headliner. I do want to replace some wiring that I did when I was 20 and didn't know what I was doing. There's a lot of things I need to do. I'm gonna be ripping out a lot of the interior here to just go through it thoroughly and just get the car to a better state than it's been. What I'm doing today, I don't know if you guys have seen my other videos where I talk about my headlights, but a company called Boslla sent me the headlights for this car, and they also supplied the headlights for the 240. If you didn't see those videos, go check them out. I'm gonna show you a bit of what they do, and then we're gonna go over what they sent me today. These are LED taillights for the Corolla. We're gonna be installing these today. They asked me to show you guys what these can do, how bright they are, how well they work, things like that. I'm gonna turn the Corolla around so we could see the back, so I can install the taillights. I'm gonna start on that now. Before I install these taillights, let me show you what the headlights that they sent me do. Better if I probably turn the light off. Here's the headlights they sent me. I don't know if it shows well on camera, but they are bright. Here's the cool thing about them. They are on like a switchback that allows me to have them change colors. If you follow me on Instagram, you often see me take pictures of the car with these lights on yellow. It's not a filter. These are actually how they are. They're actually a lot more yellow than they are in the photos. Yeah, that is what they sent me before. I'm gonna start working on the taillights now. We're gonna do the install. The only problem with these taillights is that these aren't original to the car. I don't know if these are like a JDM version, or I don't know exact specs of where these lights came from, but the difference is on my original taillights, it had 2 bulbs for the brake lights, and these only have 1, which means all the pieces that are supposed to go into the taillight lens for the bulbs, they don't actually fit. It's gonna make it a little bit of a pain in the butt to work on this. I do plan on getting a harness that does fit this. I think it is a JDM harness, but for now it works as is, and that's the way I've had it for, like, I don't know, 5-6 years, maybe even more than that. I think it's more like 7. You can't tell a huge difference from the original taillights to what I have on now. The biggest difference is this middle trim piece on the trunk. These look very similar to the actual taillights that were original. The nice thing about having the 2 bulbs for the taillights and all the wiring still being there is that I could give you a side-to-side comparison of how the new lights look compared to the old ones, which is, again, we're going with LED instead of, I think they're called halogen. I'm not good on terms, all right guys? Let's go ahead and get started. I have to open the trunk this way still because I still haven't fixed the latch. No big deal. So yeah, these taillights are really easy, especially because I think I'm missing a few bolts. But there's 1 in here and 2 here. And let me see. I have 1 in here that's already loose and 1 on this side. I started building this car when I was like 21 years old, and I wasn't the best at what I do. I'm still not. All right. I always see people online working with these, and I'm like, just get one of these. And now I get why they do it, because they forget that they have it just like I did. So I could do by hand. And yeah, it's as easy as that. As you can tell, none of these are actually fully in their space. This one it's kind of locked in. This is going to be the tail light, and this is supposed to be the other tail light. But like I said, the original one came with 2 holes for a brake light. This one only has 1. Again, eventually I'm going to fix this, but for right now, this is what I have. I'm going to go ahead, put the new brake light in, and I'm going to turn them on just so you can see a difference between the old versus the new. Now this I think I can do with the lights on. So let's go ahead and try it. All right, so I switched the bulbs. I was getting some trouble on this one. I don't know what's really going on with it. It seems to be fine with this light. I'm gonna press the brake light. This is the old light, this is the new light, and I'm gonna show you guys the difference. You can already see a difference here of not only color, but also the brightness. This one's clearly a lot brighter. I'm gonna go ahead and step on the brake so you guys can see. All right, after looking at the video, it did work a lot better this way. Again, I don't know what's going on here. It seems to be working fine with this bulb. I'm gonna get this all together. I'm gonna take out that light, put the light together. I'll show you both sides at the same time. One side is gonna obviously be a brand new one, and the other side is gonna be the original. Yeah, I just have to force it, kind of. All right, I'm just gonna get this all plugged up. I'll get back to you guys in a second. All right, it's all back in. Let me just turn on the lights and see if everything works. All right, ignore the mess in the trunk. It's just chairs and stuff I'm using right now. You could tell a big difference on each side of the light. This one on this side is clearly brighter than this guy here. I'm gonna go ahead and press the brake again so you guys can see the difference. All right, as you guys can see, again, it is a lot brighter. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other side. And yeah, that'll wrap up everything for the taillights. I'm just gonna run the same process on this side, but like I said earlier, this bolt right here is actually already loose. And then I think the one in front is actually stripped. Kind of sucks that this stuff is just kind of hanging here, but what am I gonna do? Just make sure it's working. Okay, cool. All right, and that will be that for the tail lights. Turn the lights back on again, hit the brakes again so you guys could see how they work together. I'm sure you guys get the point by now. That is it for the tail lights. So yeah, that's the light install for today. If you're looking for lights for your car, either interior or exterior, check out Boslla. They have been really good to me, and everything that I have tried for them has not failed yet, and they work really well. Those headlights are really cool and bright, and these tail lights are really bright. Check out the link in the description for your next set of lights for your car. And thank you, Boslla, for sending me more cool products for my car. I hope to keep working with you guys. This is, again, their logo, and I have the other one here. For the last time, check them out, and I will give you guys an update if anything happens to these lights, but I doubt it. I did what I said, that I was gonna clean up those lights under there. They're clearly not as bright as they used to be, so I guess I'm finally gonna have to buy new ones. Those have been in there for a long time as well. I really can't wait to just start working on the car. That's one benefit to getting rid of the 240 is now I have space to just work on my car. I do miss the 240. I did kind of sort of get emotional about it the other night. I was just thinking about it, that is not how I wanted things to end up with the 240. I actually wanted to do more with it. Just things happen. It wasn't my time to own that car, and maybe one day in the future I will own another one. At least the Corolla isn't going anywhere, right? I know you guys really like the Corolla content. I think that's gonna be today's video. I again want to thank you guys for getting me to 150 subscribers. Some of you may laugh at that, but I'm growing, and that's more important to me than anything else. I hope you guys enjoy the content, and thank you for hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.